Well, hello, everybody. Welcome into Tuesday night, January 13th, 2025. I have confirmed audio from myself and a couple other people, but kids that live with the Zoom homies, Sam, Rich, Princess and Bill, Greg Guy, Jeff Pearl, and Chris with Max. Hello, gentlemen.
Hello, good evening.
All right, so your audio might not be going out because I didn't hear anything. I'm going to bump up this slider quite a bit, and we'll see what happens. Let's look at chat. I'm going to just skim through it. One Fish 26 was first. Rick Lakes was second. Tony Wallow, hello Tony, was third. BH Ringer was fourth. He says meep. I did add a trailer. I added it late. I had it. I just forgot to put it in there. Scott says hi to everyone. John would like to see me and Mabel dance the night away. Yeah, good luck with that. Greg was seventh. I think YouTube is screwed up. Yeah, you think? YouTube is always screwed up. It's as bad as Windows. I mean, at least we can actually see what's going on. Yeah, my light fell, so I didn't get it put back right. I'll work on that tomorrow. New person here whose name I cannot pronounce. At 8:22, and do some quick research and not ringing any bells. I'm not even going to attempt. I'll say hello. Can't say the name. If anybody wants to scroll up and look at it, Erulaeradaro. Aaron. I'm going to shorten that to Aaron.
That's a
Greg's
compliment.
talking about his kitchen cabinets. Yeah, he's getting that slowly but surely done. Um, Mike Tomlin did resign. Yeah, that's kind of weird. We were talking about that like last night on Zoom, and I said, "Do you think Mike Tomlin's job is safe?" And everyone said, "Oh yeah, yeah, yeah." And then he up and resigns today. I don't know if he saw the writing on the wall or if he's just tired of a lot of things. I do not know. But I heard he's going to the University of Wisconsin, though. He's going down to the collegiate level. That's what I've heard. Um, Scroll through here. Probably training camp before Rogers makes up his mind. Yeah. Um, I did read an article that might have had something. Aaron Rodgers might have played into it, but I don't know. Scott, just took a picture of the update and sent it to me. Apparently, his Windows 10 machine is getting full updates. Fickle must have immunity. Let's talk about U of I's coach. I'm just glancing through here. Um, Somebody said something about an actor. John said something. Oh, NCIS. Yeah, if Sam Hanna's on NCIS tonight, it's a repeat since they're not coming back till February. Um, I never did like NCIS LA, and him showing up on Hawaii was okay. He's like a kiss of death, but he was okay. He's a good actor. I like him. LL Cool J, I believe is his name. Yeah, he is a rapper.
Does he
Just I'm
still rap?
glancing. I have no idea.
I was wondering.
Could not tell you.
Oh,
Greg's got his Zoom. He, Greg opens Zoom and the blinking hourglass comes back. We got to figure that out. There's got to be a setting somewhere on that. Um, I I don't understand it. All right. Well, that was kind of cool. David's in the house. Well, my mouse jumping actually caught me to current chat. I don't understand that. It looks like Sam tried out the points, so everyone's points should have jumped by 1,024 points.
hmm.
Everyone, if it worked. So you might want to check your points and see. Um, I'm just going to go back to when I started and go from there. And I'll go back and look at chat later if there's anything. Long Dog's in the house. Are you guys aware? Are you guys aware that this is Tuesday? Did you not read the title of my show? It's Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Today, right? And Kentucky Fried Chicken has an 8-piece deal for like $10. And tonight's trailer was inspired by a YouTube subscriber. Old song. I liked it back in the day. Scott says hello. Hello, Scott. Ernest is in the house. Hello, Ernest. Haven't seen you, I don't think, in a while. Ski Man's in the house. I knew Ski was there. David is in the house. He says hello, host. Hello, David. Yeah, I doubt that it's Lorelei because I know she works during these hours, so it's probably more than likely David. How many points? Now, wait a minute. The Philippine American couple was awarded points, so good. I'm still kind of hung up on last night. Official Tim Tech joined. He was not awarded points. I don't know why. Not losing sleep over it by any means, but I would like it to work for everybody. Susanna Morgan's in the house. My name is pronounced unpronounceable. Well, your parents must not have liked you. We'll go with unpronounceable then. Cool. Thank you. David says hi to Susan. Ski says hi to unpronounceable. I would have put in there at unpronounceable, but that's just me. Yes, you would have had to type it out. Yeah, exactly. All you got to do is get it relatively close, and then the AI will see that it's misspelled. We'll put that line under there. You hover on it, and it spells it right. I'll come across like a couple of words that it can't actually figure out what you're trying to spell. I figured that's because it's me. David says he hopes everyone's doing okay tonight. Me too. I laid down to take a little nap. My back was bothering me for some reason today, and I laid down to take a nap, and apparently it solved the problem because my back don't bother me no more. Hello, Mike. Mike Wojcik is in the house. Good to see you.
Oh, yeah. Well, welcome in, Mike.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah. How's your weather?
Today wasn't too. It was about freezing today. It's about 35 Fahrenheit or something like that.
Any of the fabulous white stuff sitting on the ground?
No, it's gone.
Gone for like the year or just gone for now?
Gone for now. They might get some in the weekend. No, it's way too early. We'd still get snow up until April, maybe.
Wow. I plan on playing golf in April, but that's whew.
Well, it depends on the weather. Sometimes that happens here too.
Well, I'm going to play golf in April no matter what. We have the snow blizzard. I'm playing golf in April. I'll get out them green and red. I'll get out them golf balls that when you hit them, they illuminate. Yeah. They look really cool flying through the air, and then they get buried in the snow. Long Dog says, I'm doing okay tonight, but remember, I lie a lot. Well, good to hear you're doing all right. Don't really have a whole lot. I spent about 4 hours on DaVinci today. I learned something I didn't know. Bill and I were not sure. I actually asked Bill about it, and I did a quick Google search. Said you could do it. I figured out how to do it. So I may demonstrate that in a video. I know today's video was horrible, and Rick seems to think it's my power supply. I don't think it's a power supply because I don't have any other issues with my streaming machine. The issues I have is with the capture card. I can literally smack the desk that this capture card is sitting on, and I can make my DaVinci machine blink out. It loses a connection just for a brief second. It's the capture card. I've had that capture card now going on for, I believe, 5 years. Robert sent it to me, and he looked it up. And he actually sent it to me when I was still in Illinois, which makes absolutely no sense because I didn't build a DaVinci machine until 2 years ago. Last year, 2020. Yeah, 2 years ago, 2024. Why I got a capture card back then, I have no idea, but I did. And I have access to another one possibly if I want to go that route. But I think I'm just going to wait and then get an internal one, be done with it. Is the capture card mounted in a slot on the motherboard? No, Long Dog. To quote someone that we all know and love out of Sheridan, Arkansas, for the 18th time, it's an external capture card. Therefore, it is not. It's USB driven. HDMI in, HDMI out, USB into the computer, and it works. The other day, it wasn't working too good. And I don't know why, because I wasn't touching the desk that sits on, but something got changed. Something got moved or something because it was just glitching every so often. And I could not get anything out of that. And that video was 19 minutes and 58 seconds in length. That was a waste of 20 minutes I'll never get back. Much like my show, this is going to be a waste of however long I go that you're never going to get back. So, I think the 19th time. Yeah, it's at least the 19th time Okay, with USB connections, of course, you might like to replace it. Yeah, I've thought about that.
Yeah.
I may run tomorrow to the dreaded Best Buy here in town and pick up a cord. I don't know. Or I may steal one off my niece's computer she doesn't really realize she needs. Have you tried the capture card on both computers? I've not reversed it, no. I've narrowed it down to it's the USB cord. I'm 100% sure it's the USB cord or the capture card. I mean, you can wiggle the cord, it just doesn't fit in there like it should, and it blinks in and out. I can smack the table and the computer goes out. I mean, literally, smacking the table jars that card that much that it disconnects the computer. About 5 seconds later, it comes on. Oh, that hurt my hand. Shouldn't smack that table that hard.
Yeah, messed up socket, like you were saying. USB
Yeah,
problem. Yeah.
probably. Yeah, and is it worth replacing the socket? Probably not. Do I have the knowledge to replace the socket? Probably not. So Saturday during Doug's going to remote in and fix my socket for me.
There you go.
Try a different port. Okay, I'll do that. Anybody got anything else? We're moving on from the external. We'll make sure he understands it's external capture card. um,
How about the update? Did anybody get, if they're on a laptop, Tuesday's update changed my charging? It was standard white when it fully charged 100% on the laptop. Now it's green. It's got a light green color to it. Did anybody notice that?
How does that update change the color of the light?
I don't know. They said they were changing the start menu stuff and whatever else. Well, at least that's what Rick's been saying. So maybe it's a subtle change or something I never noticed before. But it used to always be gray. Now it's green. It's like a lime green color. And I didn't change it myself.
I still have no AI components.
Yeah.
I still have 10, but I'll try it and see if it does it on 10.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know.
Long Dog saying I might want to tape the. Yeah, I mean, there's a couple different things I can try. Right now, I've got it where as long as I don't hit the desk, I'm good. And I mean, I have to hit the desk. If I tap the desk or bump the desk, it doesn't do anything. But when I smack it, then it goes out. And right now, it's not even running because my little noise of the fan is back. So right after the show, I'm going to take it apart and see what's going on with that. I do have one more fan I can put in there if need be. It's it's a lot like Morton's salt. When it rains, it pours. Long Dog says, well, if some of the color scheme, certain things on the computer change, go look at the controls and put it back to updates. Yeah, roll back the updates. Can I try the capture card on the laptop? That's a good question. I don't know. Is there an HDMI out on the laptop?
Laptops you are. Depends on how old. Yeah, most likely has it.
I mean, it's not going to make any difference. It's the capture card. No matter what I put it on, I can get Katie's computer and bring it in here, and it's still going to blink out. I'm 99% sure that the card itself is bad. It's relatively old. Do not roll back the update. Do not roll back the update. Do not roll back the update. That's from Long Dog.
I know what he's trying to say. Find the controls that reset. I don't really necessarily need to do that. It's a little green. It's a color change. Big deal.
Yeah, I recently rolled back my VLC a few times because, as we all know, it stopped casting to the TV in the living room.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
So I rolled it back, didn't fix it. Rolled it back to the current, didn't fix it. Rolled it back again. I kept going back different versions, thinking maybe it was an update. It wasn't. And I put it back to the current update at the time. There is a new update. Thank you, Greg. And we're sitting here looking at it, and all of a sudden, didn't change a thing, and it cast to the TV in the living room. Go figure. I have no idea, none whatsoever. But it works now, so this is good. I actually watched Star Trek, the one with Krull, the guy that the USS Franklin captain that they get stranded. That's pretty good. I've only seen it about 10 times, but still, I find it interesting.
It might have been a corrupted file, and then when you upgraded it, kind of refreshed it.
It's possible, but you would think it might. Yeah, I mean, that's possible. You would have thought it would have done that I probably rolled it back 3 or 4 times. Roll it back, didn't work. Roll it back to the new. Roll it back. You think that would have fixed it, but it didn't. I do have the new one, the new update downloaded. I haven't put it in yet because I'm afraid to. I'm afraid I'm going to put that update in, and I'm not going to be able to cast to the TV in there. John Williams balance is 19,436. Good. So Sam, are you here? I know your icon's here.
Yes, I'm here.
Did the add points for everyone seem to work?
It seemed to work.
Good deal. Long Dog says, well, you have to be careful of Microsoft's rollback. Actually, it's only supposed to be done once. It wasn't Microsoft I was rolling back. It was the VLC program itself. I don't think I've ever rolled back a Windows update that I can think of. Scott's checking his points, 17,512. Mike, in case you didn't know it, I know you haven't been here for a while. I know I said at one point in time I would never have points on my show. I have points on my show now. Next thing you know, I'll be doing Stormy, Tigers, and whatever else that Doug used to do on his show. And Stormy was actually suggested the other night. And, I don't want to say never, but highly unlikely. Let's go with that.
Why did you get rid of that?
I couldn't tell you. I don't know. My suspicion would be because people were overusing it. That would be my if I had to take a guess, I would say people were doing exclamation, what was it, S for Stormy, too many times. Or exclamation I can't remember what those tigers were.
Tiger?
Was it? It might have been.
Yeah,
Do we get points for the commercials? So it has been 18 minutes. Scott once again wins the prize. I do have monetization on tonight. I wanted to see if anyone would catch it, and Scott did. He must have got an ad. It's set for every 18 minutes, and since I've been going 19 minutes, so anyone that has anyone that doesn't have ads blocked, should have gotten an ad. We'll see. Tim Tech is in the house once again. Tim Tech does not get. Okay, so that's crazy. Tim, do an exclamation points and see how many points you have. Tim says, "Hi everyone." Oh yeah, I did. Okay, so it does say you did get some tonight. It didn't say you got any last night. Maybe they got fixed. Scott says he's had 3 already. You should have only gotten 1, and it should have been at 18 minutes. I will look into that, Scott, and I'll get back to you. If you've gotten 3, that sounds like it's on the every 6-minute thing. 6 3s is 18. I will have to check that out. I did set it to it said manually set, which I did, and I had a choice of like 12 minutes, 18 minutes, or 24 minutes, I think. Or there was 3 choices, which is ridiculous. You ought to manually set to me means I determine at what point in time I want an ad to be inserted. Apparently, that's not the deal. I have no idea. Tim has got 3,925 points. Mentioned it earlier. I probably missed that. As well as I do try to keep up with chat, there are 1 or 2 that will sneak by me, and I apologize for that. Maybe I should get a program that reads my chat to me.
What can you trade the points for?
Yes. There's no reason. There's no reason for it.
We haven't gotten that far yet.
Well, I thought maybe you get an all-expense trip to Sheridan, Arkansas or something.
Sorry.
Pine Bluff. That was close. Whew, that was close. Give me a warning next time you're going to say something like that, so I'm not drinking coffee at the same time. That was close. I have talked to Alex several times today. He got his new phone. I'm really surprised he's not here yet. The last I talked to him, he was still upgrading it, updating. I didn't. He used a term that it's got to be an Arkansas term and an Arkansas term, because I was like, what? He goes, Ken, I'm moving my photos from one phone to the other. I'm like, oh, okay. Why didn't you just say that? Why did you use this big, long word that nobody can pronounce, especially people in Arkansas and Indiana? Totally lost me. So, and I actually talked to him about 10 minutes before the show started. He sent me a message, said he was about halfway done. You guys are not replying to the comment section. I do reply. You put in exclamation points. Your points is 3024. I can't make people chat in chat. Scott said, I got the Scott 3. Did I miss something prior to your asking for points? I'm talking to Ernest, by the way. He says you guys are not replying to the comment section. Well,
Earlier,
the comment section is when the stream is over. That's underneath. The chat is running unless the comment's working on the phone. Now, I have a question for Ernest. Are you watching on your laptop, computer, or your telephone? Hope I can remember. Oh God, if you're hoping I can remember something, you're asking a lot.
All he had to do was back the phone up to the cloud, and then when he got a new phone, restore it.
I have no idea, Chris. Every time I get a new phone, I go to my carrier, which this time I changed from T-Mobile back to AT&T, and so far I've been happy with them. And here's the phone. This is what I want. You do your thing. Let me know when it's done. And it was probably 45 minutes later, everything was done.
Yeah, they'll do it too.
yeah, that's true. We did ours that way.
And anytime they said, would you like? I'm like, nope. Are you sure? Yep. You want to think? Nope.
They're in a case.
I still don't have a case. That's the only thing.
Yeah.
The oddly enough, the case from the 13 will fit the 16.
Oh,
Oddly enough, the case from the 13 doesn't have 3 holes on the one side. Therefore, I'm losing the functionality of one of my buttons, so I don't use it. I'll get one of these days. I mean, honestly, it's not been that big. I do have the screen protector because
right.
one of the things he said is you're going to have to buy a screen protector. I said, no, I'm not. He goes, oh, yeah, you do. I said, no, I'm not. Give me my phone. Gives me the 13. I peel off the screen protector. Give me the 16. I put the screen protector on there. I said, screen protector. Oh, that won't stick. Still on there today. No issues whatsoever. Tony is checking his rank. I email you on June. You emailed me. Okay, right now, I'm going to go look at my Zoom account. As a general rule, the Zoom account does not run until after the show. As soon as the show ends, then I start my account. And I'm a computer down right now. So I don't want to be distracted, but I will go check and see if I have an email. And I will let you know momentarily. And I got to get that noise, whatever it is. I've got to get it figured out because I do rely on that computer for things. I do not have anything on my Zoom account. I have one from Kylie, and I'll gladly share this if anyone doubts me. I have one from Kylie, ZipRecruiter, Phil at ZipRecruiter, a delivery job, Long Dog, delivery job, Long Dog. I do not have anything from Ernest. That's on my Gmail account. Let me go check, or on my Zoom account. Let me go check my normal email account. If it's in my normal email account, I've stated this time and time again. If you have anything related to the show, send it to the kstout00m@gmail.com. I also have nothing on my 2016 account. Amazon, Allegiant, Amazon. Let me check to see if maybe it got thrown over in the spam. Remind me when Brian shows up, nothing in the spam. Remind me when Brian shows up tonight. I did get his email. He was asking for the credentials jokingly, but it went to my spam account on the Zoom account. I've yet to figure out. No, I have nothing. So now let me get back over to here. So Ernest, if you're still here, I do not have any email from you. kstout z00m@gmail.com. And if I get it, I should get a pop-up on my phone letting me know that I have mail. Good. Just got it. 10:25 p.m. This is my personal email. Okay, cool. Yep, yep. I do have it. I'm guessing you are asking for the credentials. All right, I'll get that to you here in just a little bit. But I do have the email now. Thank you. So it does work. More than likely, what happened is people do this all the time. They put 00 or 00. It's a Filipino thing. I use the zeros. It's hard to distinguish between the zeros and the O's. No, not today. AOL, you've got mail. Yeah. Yeah, I just did get an email you just sent at 10:25. That's the first one I've gotten from you. So, because I do check that every day, sometimes 3 and 4 times a day, for reasons most of us know. Look at chat real quick. There's a lot of retractions going on. Saying nice things about your host, no doubt. Do what, Chris?
That's me. The command. Maybe you should put the command in your thing, in your heading thing there.
I think Sam has set that up for the email.
No, the command to give points or add points. I'll either skip a space or do something.
The only 2 people who can do that right now are myself.
Oh, okay.
And for everyone. Now you can gift points. You as a user can gift points. Exclamation gift points, space at name, and the amount of points you want to give. I believe that's it.
Okay. I probably remember that.
I believe that's how it works. I got it written down, and I still struggle on giving points to people. Eventually, I'll get it. About the time I get it will be about the time I will go get rid of it. Trying to figure out what Farina is writing. EDFEF4RT 45 YouTube 56. It's a secret code that I will have to get out my Captain Crunch decoder ring. How many people remember that?
Yeah.
I remember. I had one.
Yeah, I probably did. I probably had several. Oh, this damn thing don't work, TWOS. Mom, need a new box of cereal. John says, do we need a new keyboard? I have several. Yeah. Wintermute's in the house. Hello, Wintermute. Puts the purple waving ham in there. And yes, he was awarded points. Now it's work. I don't know why that didn't work last night. I honestly don't know why. Because it's instant. As soon as you put a comment in, the first comment, you're awarded 150 points. Well, I just had a terrible thought. What if I could go in there and instead of awarding points, I could take away points on your first comment?
You can.
Hey, right in the head. That's all there is to it. Really, Sam?
Oh yeah.
There goes all our points.
Yeah.
All sorts of fun manipulations.
Oh, I bet. Yeah, I don't have the creativeness or the mindset to do stuff like that. I think tonight's thumbnail was about as close to creative as I get, and I'm surprised somebody didn't mention something about the thumbnail tonight. There is something on the thumbnail that I debated on putting on the thumbnail, but I did put it in there.
Look at the alien's eye.
There, see, Sam saw it. I bet I put that 15 different places trying to figure out, okay, I want it to be here, but I don't want it to be here. I don't want it to be your focal point, because we all know it's a joke. We all know it was done in here. We all know it's a joke. And it's a radio station out in Utah, by the way. It's not what you think it is. Long Dog says, it's highly possible I actually have Captain Crunch decoder ring or one of the free toys that came in cereal boxes still lying around. He collects them. I used to collect NASCAR Hot Wheel type toys. I guess it's a toy. I no longer do that. In fact, if I can find someone that's like a Jeff Gordon, Denny Hamlin fan, I'll just dump the whole collection and get rid of it. It's just taking up space for me. That was my investment in the future. Yeah. 2 more commercials. Geez. The Martian. Not sure what Scott's referring to. Oh, yeah. On the, yeah. 32 minutes. John said he got 2 more commercials. So obviously that's not working. I'll go back tomorrow night to, I don't think I can stop that in the middle of a show. I will check, but I don't think I can. I don't think I can shut monetization off in the middle of the live stream. It'd be interesting if I could. It's looking not promising that I can. Now I do know you can't stop the dual streaming once you start. And, well, you know what? I'm on the wrong tab. Let's try this one. All right. Apparently, now this will be interesting. I just turned monetization off at 32 minutes and 54 seconds into the live stream. Let's go at least another 10, 15 minutes to see if it truly shut the ads off or not. And then here's an interesting thought. 32 minutes of the stream had monetization on. So if I got the 2 whole cents from that, did that go away when I turned it off? And do I get it back when I turn it back on here in 45 minutes or so? I think you can get your money back. Nope, charging you double. Jeff's in the house. Hello, Jeff. I know Jeff was going to be late. He texted me right before the show started. I do appreciate it. Do you guys remember the Kool-Aid glass pitcher?
Oh,
That
yeah,
was,
big
yeah,
one.
I remember that.
Mhm.
I think my grandmother had one of those.
Yeah.
I believe. I do remember it. I think we all have early onset adult Alzheimer's, and we remember things from our childhood that we can't remember something we did 10 minutes ago. That was, yeah, I remember that. I think Scott's saying he's probably not going to get a refund. Well, if you could determine how much you've invested in what your ads are, creators get nothing for ads. Well, small time creators get nothing for ads. People who get thousands and thousands of views and people don't block the ads, I'm sure they get a pretty penny for it. I know I talked to one creator that he's losing $1,000 a month because he lost his monetization somehow. And YouTube in its infinite being took away your monetization. You violated a policy. You can reapply in 90 days, which he's going to. And he still doesn't really realize what he did wrong. That's my big gripe. They need to be a little bit more direct on if you make a mistake. Well, I almost slipped and said something there. They need to identify what the mistake is so you don't repeat it. I mean, in certain cases, if you continually play the Eagles, you're going to continually get a copyright strike, and after 3, you're going to lose your channel. That's pretty cut and dry. Let me go look at chat. A Lion 3 is in the house. I know I haven't seen A Lion in a long time. I say easy names like that. Piece of cake. Can you up the levels of the Zoom homies? They're much lower than you. I don't follow your question, Wintermute. Can I up the levels of the Zoom homies? They're much lower than I. Are you talking about on Zoom? Oh, the volume level. Yeah, I kind of figured they might be, and there's a reason for that. I was using OBS to record something earlier today, and I apologize. I need a homie to say something, please. I need a homie to say something, please.
Something.
I need a homie to say something, please.
Something.
I need a homie to say
Nothing.
something, please. All right, we'll see how that goes. I got you guys about halfway through the yellow. That should be a little bit better. If not, I'll bump it up a little bit more. Got it. Subject about what YouTube and what we just talked about for a long time. We're getting around to what? To wanting to make wishes. Yeah, we are. How about setting up a community that's not part of YouTube? Yeah, good luck with that. Good luck with that. Also saw Volcano. Didn't I see? Yeah, Galactic Volcano came in the house. Hello, Galactic Volcano. Good to see you. Got a streak going. That's good to see. So I need to know, Wintermute, if their volume is better. I'll shut up so they can talk.
Yeah, he did say thanks a little bit earlier.
So now we're going to sit here like this while we wait for someone to talk. Thanks, Ski.
No
Oh, we're
problem.
supposed to say something?
He says it's better. He says it's better, but it's better indicates maybe it could still be better yet. And I'll tell you what, I'll peg you guys 100% and see that should be overwhelming. We'll see. Long Dog, well, we're talking about someone's income, thousands of dollars a month. Yeah, I agree. Fortunately, crank it up. Yeah, I got it. It's 100% right now. So their volume, Zoom's volume should be really, really loud right now. And I knew that was wrong. I knew as soon as I started doing what I was doing, I was like, oh, I shouldn't have done that because I had it set really good for the stream, but it was wrong for what I was doing. So I backed it back down a little bit, and Scott says it's a little bit better. Man, that's almost got to be 100% better because unless there's a check mark somewhere where I can go over 100%, and I'm not aware of that, we'll see.
No.
Yeah, I mean, I see creators getting dinged for their monetization and losing it all the time. Fortunately, I haven't. I am making threshold. I will get a check this month for the last 3 months because let's just say I make it for January. I won't. But let's say I do make it for January. I will not see that check until February 21st. It's always the next month, and it's always on the 21st. Maybe I need hearing aids. He says it's a little better. You might check your system audio. My system audio is sitting at 87. OBS is sitting at 100%. So they really ought to be blaring. They really should be loud.
Yeah.
However,
The assault on Korea's west coast was engaged in an extremely difficult operation. Operation undertaken at the insistence of General Stout.
TV said something.
Yeah.
yeah, I could hear it in my ears. At the same time I was hearing it in my ears, I was looking up at the audio mixer to see where that was at. And even though it's set at 100, it is not even getting into the yellow. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go look at something here, which I don't like doing while
What'd
I'm
you say,
live.
Scott?
Now we can hear Greg's TV. Yeah, of course we can hear Greg's TV. Greg's TV is always good. I can put the volume level at 0, and you're going to hear Greg's TV. I don't know what it is. Yeah, this is set the way that it should be. In OBS, the device is set to the earphones. They're called headphones. They work. I hear. I just do not get. Now it's funny. Scott is saying he hears me fine. My audio is barely at 70% for Zoom on OBS. Now figure that. You guys are 30% higher. You what, Sam?
I was say maybe just because we speak quieter.
It could be
Yeah,
that. Sure. I mean,
have
it could
strong voice. No, I'm sorry.
be that. I think we all need to get somebody in the background behind us with a megaphone going, our top story tonight. But a one in chat if you remember that. Now I can hear Greg's TV. Yeah. I don't know. So how many, did anyone pay attention to when I turned the monetization off? We're at 40 minutes.
Mhm.
And I just want to see if I can actually do it or not. Put a one in chat. He does.
Although I assume when YouTube takes monetization away from somebody, all that means is that YouTube is getting the part that they would have shared with him if he were monetized.
It's kind of how I look at it too. It's like, right. It's exactly. I mean, YouTube is still being paid by people to run ads, and they're still running the ads. I mean, it's not like that. Well, we're not going to. So Kid Style Live is monetized. I'm making $1,000 a month. Ooh, I'm happy. You know, woohoo. All of a sudden I screw up and they take away my monetization. They're not going to stop running ads on my streams. They're still going to run ads. and they're still going to make their money. And I am seeing more and more and more ads on people that are not monetized than I should. I've
Yeah.
been told that's been that way for the longest time. I didn't see them for the longest time, and now, unfortunately, it's avalanching. It's just every day it's more and more and more and more and more. I mean, it's no secret if I'm watching someone and I'm watching them to help with watch hours and I help them with monetization, I watch them on Google because Google you can't prevent the ads anymore. If not, I watch it on Firefox because there's no ads on Firefox, and I watch a few things on there. Now, what I will do is I'll watch them once on Firefox and then I'll replay it. You still get it because they get the ad revenue that way. John says, could barely hear Jeff, but sadly, hear Ken Stout real good. Well, there's a couple reasons for that. I have a deep, big, booming, loud voice. I've always talked loud my entire life. I've been accused of yelling at people when I'm not yelling at people. I just speak naturally very loud. I think that goes.
The same thing for me. I've been accused of being very loud, so I don't know why he's having any damn trouble hearing me.
Well, it's John Williams. I'll just go with that.
I won't touch that.
So, John or Scott, have you gotten any more ads? We're at 43 minutes now. And again, I should have actually written a time down to see. Jeff Ryan, watch this video for how I left Vegas. I went to the Buffalo Hotel. The Buffalo Hotel. Is there a
I have
Buffalo?
no idea where that is.
Yeah, I've
Maybe
never
it's a
heard of the
Buffalo.
Buffalo Hotel. So he's saying for you to look at a video. Oh, there he finally dropped the link in. The Buffalo Hotel. Maybe could it be the one that's between Vegas and the California state line? But I don't think those are Buffalo. I don't think either one of those were Buffalo hotels. John tells Scott to plead the fifth on the commercials. Well, I'm trying to help you guys. I mean,
yeah.
I need a little bit of feedback here if this works or not. No AdSense.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you, Scott.
Yeah, that's showing the CES thing that's going on now.
Well, that's down at the
A convention center.
convention center. Yeah, thank you. I was like, what's that called? That's not a hotel. And
So
if
this
you
is
were down by the
part of
convention center, you were really off the beaten path to go from above Vegas south through Vegas. I mean, basically,
Yeah,
you
it's quite
stay
a
on the
ways off
15.
the I-15.
Yeah, it is. I've got that queued up and ready to go. I'll watch that when the show is over. I forgot the name of it. Wild Bill's Buffalo something. That sounds like that might be.
Is that the one down near Jean or something? I don't remember. It's not.
No, there's
Jean.
actually one over off of Ranchero, I think it was. It's similar to Dottie's, but it wasn't a Dottie's, which I'm surprised Dottie stays in business, quite honestly. I'm surprised the big boys didn't run that casino out of town.
Dottie's has got so many locations now, it's unbelievable.
Oh, I know. It's amazing. It's like 7-Eleven. This is 7-Eleven of Las Vegas.
They have not a top casino license. There are like 2 or 3 classes of casino licenses. And they have the one second tier license or something, I think. I'm not sure.
I wonder what the difference in the licenses is, because I think I was in most casinos. I wasn't in all the casinos, obviously, but I went into a lot of casinos in Vegas to check out their buffets and their restaurants. And the one I'm thinking of, it had a poker room. It had the slots. I don't think it had anything lesser than any other of the casinos that I walked through. I'll tell you, the biggest casino I walked through in Vegas, by far, was the MGM. And I only did that because I was trying to get to Top Flight Golf. Imagine that. I was going to do it. It was my birthday, and I pretty much had carte blanche to do whatever I wanted. But Man, it was so far away. I mean, you could take a city bus and probably take you 20 minutes to get from point A to Top Flight Golf. John's just begging for a credit card number. Somebody give John a credit card number. It doesn't even have to be valid. It could be 8675309, 3-digit 312. You'll recognize it when you see the places on the outside of Vegas, I suppose. Well, there's two casinos south of Vegas, right at the California state line, that come to mind. They got a rail. I don't know what you call it. They call it a railroad, but it's not. It's elevated that runs around it. And they had the one that closed down right by the airport. I actually stayed in it. You might be talking about that one, but it closed.
The ones that near the state line, one of those is closed now, not forever. It's on hiatus or whatever you want to call it.
Prim. Yeah, you're talking about the two in Prim. Yeah, I figured that's where he was talking about.
The other one you might be thinking of is Railroad Pass Casino. It's not that far out of Vegas. It's between here and Boulder City.
Yeah, as you're going over to Hoover Dam.
Right. It's on now what is Interstate 11.
Right. Yeah, how does Interstate 11, did that take a lot of traffic away from Boulder City? I know it diverted out.
Took a lot of traffic out of downtown Boulder City, yes.
But to get to the dam, you still have to go through Boulder City, don't you?
No.
No?
You can
Really?
go on I-11 and get to the dam now.
Huh. Well, I always liked going to Boulder City. I enjoyed going down there and going down to Hoover Dam. Really impressed with the size of the facility. Yeah, it's Prim's a pretty good place.
Do you remember the casino that was not too far away from the dam, little place just off the old road?
I can think of the one where the heliport's at.
Yeah, it's the one near the heliport, and they had a buffet there in the old days. I don't know whether it's still or not, but I looked at Dottie's website, and I think they may have taken that one over.
Huh. Yeah, we've actually been, when I say we, Lorna and I actually stopped at that when we had gone somewhere in Arizona and we were coming back and we both needed to go to the restroom. So we stopped in there. It was homely. I'll just put it that way.
Here I've got the website for the Hoover Dam Lodge Hotel and Casino, and it says Dottie's Casino, Home Sweet Home on it.
Wow. Well, that'll be their biggest casino. Scott's saying Prim is dying anyway now, isn't it? Probably. It was on its way out when I still lived in Vegas.
Well, I have to see what happens. The fast train from California to Las Vegas is going to go right up the middle of the interstate.
I didn't realize they were putting a fast train from California.
Oh yeah, they have broken ground actually.
Where is it going to run from? What, LA to Vegas?
Not LA. There's another place it's going to run to. You'll be able to get to it from LA, but you'll have to change trains at the end of the line on this new high-speed train.
It's surely not San Diego.
No, it's
I'm thinking San Diego, LA, Vegas. I mean, San Diego, you go straight up to 15.
I'll have to, let me see if I can find it. The Bright Line West High-Speed Rail Project. It's going to go from Rancho Cucamonga to Las Vegas.
Isn't Rancho Cucamonga basically a suburb of Los Angeles?
On the map, it looks like it's quite a ways from Los Angeles.
One fish is saying the zoom window is about 25 pixels low. Okay, so yeah. Let me.
And the station in Las Vegas is going to be not too far from me and South Point.
So Sam is saying the zoom window is about 25 pixels low, and the email is about 16 pixels too far to the left. And yes, he's nitpicking. That's fine. The problem that I have, I don't have any problem with the comment or the nitpicking whatsoever. I haven't changed anything. It's been that way. I mean, I'd say 16 is a generous guess because if I look underneath the Steam key automated auto-generated thing that YouTube provides me, I can see there's a good gap between that clock and the email or my email. I don't know how that changed.
Yeah, who knows?
It's the volume. The volume's been working for so long. Well, I screwed that up, but never mind.
Yeah, here you go. Okay. You'll be able to take Metrolink from Los Angeles Union Station to the station where this starts in Rancho Cucamonga.
Huh.
And then this is going to go up the median of I-15 in a lot of places. Believe it or not.
Yeah, I'm trying to picture it in my mind. I know I've driven from San Diego to Vegas so many doggone times. It's not even funny. And I can't picture that you go north and then you go back east a little bit. You don't go toward LA at all. So
I'm
everybody
sticking
don't call Scott Shirley.
I'm
He does
sticking
not
a
want to be
link
called
here in the
Shirley.
chat. I'm sticking a link in the chat in Zoom. I can
We're at
stick it
53
over
minutes. I haven't had any mention. Well, I've had two mentions of ads. One was from John saying, don't say anything about it. And the other one was from Scott saying he has not seen any since I made the change. So that's good. It's good that could be changed on the fly like that. And
Long
I
dog,
will
this
look
thing is,
into it. Actually, I'll get with Doug. I may be on Doug's show Saturday.
yeah, Long Dog, this thing, they have broken ground on this thing in a couple of spots. I stuck a link in the chat.
A monorail between Vegas
It's not a
and.
monorail, it's going to be an electric, but it's a regular railroad line. It's a high-speed rail line. It's not monorail.
Although that would be cool if it was a monorail. That'd be really cool.
And the station, as I said, is going to be someplace near South Point, which isn't that far from me.
No, it's actually right there, right around the corner.
Yep.
South Point. Have you gone to South Point's breakfast buffet on Saturday yet? That'd be you. Have you gone to South Point's breakfast buffet on Saturday yet?
No, I have not.
Oh, you should. Me, Tony, and Lauren stopped in there when we were headed back to Tony's house because
Long
we wanted
Dog, you're
breakfast.
mistaken about
Man,
what
it was
you're
good.
saying there, at least at this time. Whether it'll get finished or not, I don't know, but they actually have broken some ground here in Nevada.
Wonder how it's got a high-speed train, right? Is that what they're proposing?
Yeah, I mean, and it's supposed to lessen traffic on I-15. I mean, that's one of the goals of it.
Well, yeah. Have you ever? I mean, having lived in San Diego and driven back and forth to
well,
LA,
no, if
have you ever driven back to California on a Sunday afternoon?
No, but I have
Oh, I have.
here. I have flown in on a Friday or a Sunday, and you can see the line of cars going from Las Vegas damn near clear to LA. I mean, all the headlights and everything at night.
I got to interrupt. I got to ask a question of one of the people in chat. We have a member of chat who's been to Searchlight, Nevada. If you've been to Searchlight, Nevada, raise your hand. If you blink when you're going through Searchlight, Nevada, you will miss Searchlight, Nevada. I mean, that's even smaller than Eminence, Indiana. We at least have a high school and a Dollar General now. We are moving up in the world.
Does it actually have a searchlight there?
Oddly enough, I don't think I saw one. They got a McDonald's. They do have a McDonald's. Once again.
Well, the reason I went to Searchlight is when we left Vegas to move to South Carolina.
You went to Searchlight?
Well, we hadn't quite finished all of the construction where I-11 is and all of that.
Vegas.
And so I had my old 98 truck and a U-Haul behind it, small one. And we headed out to head for Boulder City. And we got almost to Railroad Pass Casino, and the traffic was backed up clear from Boulder to there at a
May I ask?
standstill. Literally.
May I ask a silly question?
Yep.
No.
Okay. You were moving from Vegas to South Carolina.
Yes, this was in December, the last day of December in 2000.
Why did you go the
I
opposite
mean,
direction going to
2010,
South Carolina?
because the company I was working for moved me there for work.
I understand, but you were in Vegas and you were moving east to South Carolina, right?
Yep.
Why did you go southwest to Boulder City, towards Boulder City?
To
Blame it
go
on
over,
GPS, by the way.
to go over to Kingman to get on I-40.
Oh, okay. You know, I never thought about that.
Yeah, that's how I've
Yeah,
always gotten
yeah,
down
okay.
there.
I
Vegas.
follow that.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes
Well, we
sense.
got there, and the traffic was literally at a standstill, clear back to around Railroad Pass Casino. So
Yeah, I've
I
seen
took
that one
the
or two
exit.
times.
So then near there is the exit that goes down, I think it's 95 to Searchlight. So we went down to Searchlight and wound around all the hills and up and down and over everything to get to Kingman and I-40.
I'll get a picture. I'll dig it out. I've got a picture. Welcome to
So
Searchlight,
that,
and you're looking. Where's the city? Because there's no city there.
you know, so that's
Um,
why I went past Searchlight.
Now I heard rumors that Searchlight was a big old speed trap. I don't know if it's true or not, but I had heard rumors that you never wanted to speed through Searchlight. And then you kind of look at
But
Searchlight
no,
and you're like,
with my old truck and pulling a U-Haul, I wasn't able to speed. So I didn't.
yeah. Now that you say that, that makes sense. You had to get up to go east. You got to get on one of the roads going east, and from Vegas, 40 would be the closest one to do that. That is true. All right. Apparently, the modernization problem has worked itself out. I haven't seen anybody say anything about that. Long Dog's got a lot of stuff in there. I know that I saw at
Right.
least one link.
So if you look at the maps now, you can, yeah. Oh, let me get this out a little bit.
Bill, I'll share a picture later on of the new addition to the family, the cat. It's now got a perch right next to the PC. Much like Princess, apparently your cat and her cat have had a conversation because I have photographic proof of this now. Um, didn't it used to be a bigger mining town? Oh, back in the day, it probably was really
Yeah,
important, but um,
yeah, it's just
ain't much there
remnants of
now.
what it was way back in the day. Its only claim to fame these days is that it was the boyhood home of Harry Reid,
I didn't
who was
know
our
that.
senator.
Yeah, I knew he was the senator. I didn't realize that. It's like
Yeah,
Eminence getting a Dollar General store. That's going to fail. I don't know why they put it in there. It makes no sense. I'm surprised the high school's still
what?
there, honestly. But
Well, you
it's
don't think the Dollar General is going to revive Eminence?
no. If the old pool hall with the dancing girls didn't revive Eminence, then the Dollar General will not do it as well. So, didn't it used to be? Yeah, we got that. All right, here we go. Hopefully this will work. I
I
don't
think
put
so,
faith in
Scott.
it.
That's all, folks.
Then I can change the time and it'll be good. Now, why we have buffering, I do not know.
Lovely.
That seriously just ended the live stream? No freaking way.
Wow. What?
If you can hear my, there it's back. What the hell? But now we are a black screen. Zoom is, I see Zoom. Zoom is on OBS. If you can hear my voice, put a one in chat. Well, hell, I can just turn my volume up.
What?
If you can hear my voice. No, it's dead. I just got a big old yellow thing saying YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, viewers will. So there's something strange going on. Apparently, well, hell, I can just turn my volume. Oh, it's way behind. 111. Yeah, we're back. I apologize. Sam and I were discussing what's going on with the outro. I'm going to rework it. I've wanted to rework it anyway. Now I have a good reason to rework it. Tony says 5. Oh, I love the humor we have. I want to thank everybody for being here again.
Yeah, I can hear you on YouTube.
What?
I can hear you on YouTube.
Can you guys hear Jeff? His lips are moving, but I can't hear him. I can hear you, Jeff. I'm just messing with you. I wanted to see how deep you would go down the Doug Bass rabbit hole trying to figure it out. That was wrong. Scott says the video is working. Yeah, we're back. Again, thank you guys so much. If you'd like to join us on the Zoom panel, and there's been a couple people that have requested but not joined, and one of these days I think that they will. I do have an email from Ernest. I will check that out after the show and get back with him on that. I want to thank the Zoom homies and Mike Wojcik tonight. Thank you, Mike. You should come back more often. I realize we are not everyone's cup of tea, but, you know, we try. Thank you guys on Zoom. Rick Lakes did say today there'll be no show tomorrow. If you'd like to see me attempt to do a show on Rick Slot, put a number in chat. Even John bit into that bit. He says, I can hear Jeff. I could hear Jeff too. I was just giving Jeff a hard time. Jeff puts ABC. No, yep, there we go. See, I knew somebody would get a number. Good. John Williams has 21,836 points. 99. Oh, that's a number.
I call fraud on 21,000 points.
I just plugged it in and it does its thing. I know nothing. With that, apparently I might be doing a stream to cover for Rick tomorrow.
3 times my points, even though I was late. That can't. No, that's not. I'm filing a protest.
Maybe we can figure out a way to reset the points. Ski Man's got 12,000. He's got more points than you do. Scott's got 19,000.
There is?
Huh.
Well, Sam gave away a lot of points. That's why he's low.
Yeah.
He gave away 6,000 points, but he's also
Yeah,
gained
I know
those back and then some.
No.
I'll get with my technical department and see if he can fix that for me. I don't know anything about it. All I do is copy, paste, import, that done. And enable it. That's all I do.
There is a way.
And I thought you programmed all the point stuff yourself.
No. If I do something, believe me, good boy, Dougie, myself. Oh, that sounds terrible. Gotta go. Good night, everybody.